Hello on the planet and beyond. It's Sade up between here and there, environmental consultant for global hygiene and applications of information technology. Habitats for humanity. Just let that phrase sink in. Habitat for humanity. We operate with animals, insects, fungi, mushrooms, flora, and there's other things we interact with that sometimes we don't want to interact with. And we have to get that process and that knowledge that we're all in this thing together. So it's habitat for us all. There's in every spectrum suffrage, suffering. The animals, they're in cages, they have no habitat, it's replica, it's not authentic, it's not what the creator made. And what do organizations come in to do? They flatline a place, they clear everything out, and then their campaign is we're going to plant 1 billion trees. 1 billion trees of what type? When the jungle, the forest, savannah, the coastal region is all diverse. It's beautiful, diverse, necessary in so many different ways. So when we think about our modeling, we have to take these things into account because, again, it's not just us. Drying up of swamps, mangroves, ponds. There's land. I let me clarify with there being land, okay? It's always going to make more sense to have resources co-located in a space. So I understand why villages, towns, cities develop. That's always going to be something we do because of resources. However, if you're polluting these resources, then it's a circle of nonsense. If you're tearing down these resources, it's a circle of nonsense. Now these resources don't exist. Now some of these animals are extinct. Now some of these animals are showing behavioral problems, behavioral withdrawals, behavioral responses to human action. Habitat for humanity. So what do? Yeah, what do? We have to look at how we're structuring these cities, societies, how we're setting up this infrastructure, and how we can work with the planet. There are places throughout that if these things are necessary for infrastructure to build in a city that makes sense, that work with the planet, then these facilities can be set up and grown. But we have to think about its process. What waste is it producing? The location. Is it impeding on a significant amount? And each and every portion of this planet is significant. However, if we're looking at space, we should not be cutting down a forest to erect a neighborhood and plant little stick for trees in the front yard. We have to take more time and more care in how we operate, because this is unacceptable. It truly is. Peace and harmony, you know, and that starts with the planet. Protect the legacy, protect the people. Everybody has a right to have a healthy planet. And because you don't see it happening, you aren't educating yourself and you're not aware. And I do not blame you. I can just look at the system and show that, people just don't know, or they don't think in that manner. But when you throw away trash, where does it go? Do you think about it? It goes to a landfill. So it's out of sight, out of mind. And because there's so many toxic materials created, incineration is a pollutant in the atmosphere, respiratory issues. So it just piles up and piles up. And it rains because we can't cover all of the landfill. And that runoff gets into the soil and the water system. It gets through the soil, through the water system, which acts almost like a root. As it goes, it infiltrates and percolates through the soil. It's time for the percolator. Percolate. Like a chicken dance. But it's a percolator. I get it. Yeah. That's my own for the day. I think I did pretty good. So, I appreciate you all being here, spending time with me. More material to come. I'm going to stay on it. It's interesting because now I'm weaving in my calendar, solidifying things, and making sure that I bring you all material. I think it's very important part of this process as well. So let's see, between here and there, between htllc.com, you can go check out the blog, put in more information. It's a process. Everything is, it's a beautiful process towards greatness. It's something that you have to have your heart in, and therefore your mind is going to follow. And it's something we need now, and I'm happy to provide that for us, because it is an us thing. We're here together, this experience together at this time and this moment. Even if someone sees this in the future, in this time, in this moment, to process and understand who you are and how you connect to, a spaceship of a spaceship, because we're floating through space. And we need to take care of what's taking care of us, because outside of us being on this spaceship, it's not a great sight. You don't want to be out in the exosphere, the thermosphere, way out in space. Our body can't even take it. Ship within a ship, spaceship within a spaceship. So anyway, thank you so very much. Enjoy yourselves. I'm going to cool off, but I got a nice sweat in. Skin feeling good. Hydrated. I'm going to drink some more water. Everyone, again, water is essential. Essential. I say do this practice. Get like a 3 to 5 gallon tub of water, like a those refill ones, and use that throughout the day for everything. Even, because there's a way you can do this too. You can take about, maybe about 6 cups of water to flush urine, and about 12, let's say about 18, just a case, 18 cups of water to flush fecal matter. Every time, don't take it into the bathroom, fill it in the kitchen and divide it to your, pour some out for your consumable water, and then pour some out for the water you're going to use to flush, and then a portion out for hygiene as well. And you probably put that in the same bathroom, and then just separate the water the way you need. And see how much water you use. See how much water you use, and see how important it is in everything. So I appreciate you all being here. Thank you for your time. Let's stay connected. If there's anything you would like to contribute as far as your skills, talents, we can, solve these issues throughout the planet. Right now, the focus is on water with the Water Purity Project. However, it's an ongoing process to have an understanding of these natural disasters and things that happen throughout the planet. Water is our first goal, and yeah, better things coming. All right.